Hey everybody, it's Monday. It is the 25th of May. It's our 51st session. 51 sessions. Jesus, 51 sessions. It's a bank holiday in the UK, so if you're over in the UK and you're training, you have no excuse because you shouldn't even be working from home today because you're at home and you are keeping the curve flattened and you're doing your at-home workout. So let's hear from you. Today you need a chair, you need a bell, and you need coordination. So we're going to be taxing and testing your coordination today. Hello, Tina. It's a big hello. Yay, I'm in the UK. Hey, Karen, how was the ferry journey on the way over? Was it a bit choppy or was it okay? Hey, Trish, how are we? So again, all we need is a bell, a chair, a little bit of space, and absolute grit. So we're going to be going for 40 seconds worth of work, 20 seconds worth of rest. And by rest, I mean core row and burpees. I was toying with putting in a second core exercise today, but I figured, fuck it, burpees. Everybody loves burpees. So we're going to be doing coordination taxing exercises today. For example, we'll be going into squats, into plie squats. We'll be going from a lunge into a step up, all that kind of stuff. So just stay with me, go slow, take your time. The window for movement is large enough that you don't have to go at a crazy speed. You only have to go at your own pace. So I'm just going to let a couple more people come online. Once everyone's, hey Nadine, how are we? Hey Finn. Jan Kennedy, that's very hilarious. Cool, all right, hey Aoife, hey Sheila. Come on in, good stuff. All right, okay guys, let's get into our warm-up. So we're going to start with a squat. We're going to go feet shoulder width. We're going to push our hips back, sit our hips right down, keep the whole sole of the foot in contact with the floor, and aggressively push those knees out with our elbows for 3 seconds. 2, 1. Corkscrew the soles of the feet into the floor to come back up. Push your hips back and down again. Push the elbows out the knees out with the elbows for 3, 2, 1. Corkscrew the feet into the floor and come back up. So again, it's all the way through the hips. There's never a conscious knee bend on a squat. It's all about pushing the hips back. The knees bend subconsciously in order to facilitate the hips as they drop. So again, soles of the feet on the floor. You can shift your weight left and right to just exaggerate the movement and the stress on the individual sides. Keep that going every 3 seconds or so. We're standing back up, quick shake out, and then we go back into it. And then every rep should be getting a little bit easier, range of movement wise and posture wise. So the chest is proud, the head is up. Good, so from here we're going to stand up and we're going to go into our lunges. So we're getting our feet beneath our hip bones, big stride forward, drop the knee, push off the sole of that foot and back up. So again, try and corkscrew that foot into the floor as you're pushing through it. Don't physically actually move the foot on the surface of the floor, but just consciously push and twist that sole fully into the floor as you come back up. And we're dropping the knee right down to the floor with each rep to try and get the full range of movement. Go nice and slow. Imaginary glass of water sitting on the head. We don't want to spill it. Pushing through the sole of that foot. How was your weekend? Did you behave? Were you kind of forced to behave? We can all misbehave soon enough when we get into the 4th and 5th stage of this lockdown being released or finished. What's your man out the back there? Sorry, my eldest is out the back pretending he's Harry Potter at the moment with a chopstick, thinking it's a wand. Okay, so we're going to go into a high plank. So 2 hands, 2 feet on the floor. We're going to bring that left foot forward, plant the left foot beside the hand, sole of the foot fully down. After 3 seconds, big arm rotation, twist that torso as much as you can. Bring the hand down, change feet. So again, foot forward, sole of the foot flat on the floor. After 3 seconds, big arm rotation, twist your torso as much as you can. And every 6 seconds, we're going to be changing between left and right. We're opening up the hip flexors, we're opening up the hamstring, the groin, and the T-spine with the rotation. So we're changing every 6 seconds between left and right, and 3 seconds thereabouts on each hold. And the aim is, with every rep we do, we become a little bit more mobile, a little bit more flexible for our workout that's coming up. So yes, there are burpees in today's session, but they're only 20-second windows of burpees. So the aim here is we're going to go for 40 seconds worth of work. Okay guys, stand tall. And the 40-second window is a combination of 2 exercises. So for example, you're gonna hold the kettlebell or dumbbell on your right hand. You're gonna do a squat. And then after you come up out of that squat, we're then gonna go into a plie squat. So it's a 2-foot squat, followed by a right leg holding plie squat. So that's the left leg goes round the back, out the other side. And then it's back to a squat, and then into a plie. And then back to a squat, and into a plie. And we're going for 40 seconds on the right side only. 10 seconds, we're kicking off. 8, 7, 6, 5. Make sure you got enough room on the right side. 3, feet shoulder width. 2, 1. Push hips back, sit hips down, push through the soles of the feet, and up, come up into the plie. Push hips down, sit hips back and down, up and into your plie. Now there is no reason why the heel should come off the floor on the plie. Your plie foot pressure is the exact same as when you do your 2-foot squat. So in 15 seconds, we're gonna ditch the bell and we're gonna go into our core row, flat on our back, arms and legs fully extended, sit up and hug our knees. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bell down, flat on your back, up and hug the knees. Let's go, core row. So touch the floor beyond the head, touch the floor with your heels, sit up, hug your knees, working the abs. 8 seconds, we're back up. We're going right side again. 4, 3, 2, 1. Up we get. Right hand hold, squat, same side, plie. 2 feet squat, same side, plie. And the aim here is to keep going with a full range of movement on our squat and full load bearing on the soles of the feet. 17 seconds, and then we're gonna ditch the bell again, and we have 20 seconds worth of burpees. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3 seconds, we're into burpees. 2, 1, ditch the bell. Hands on floor, chest down, in and up. So we're gonna go back to the bell after this. We're gonna hold it on the left side, and we're gonna go left side, hold while we do a squat, and then kick the right leg out behind you for a plie. And up we get. Left side squat, and then left leg hold with the plie. So we're now doing our other side. So we're push the hips back and down, soles of the feet take the pressure, kick the leg out the back, again, sole of the foot takes the pressure. Whew. So in 15 seconds, we're onto our back again, and we're into our core row. 10 seconds, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On our back, arms and legs fully extended, sit up and hug our knees. So these core row and burpee sets are going to be repeated throughout today. The aim is to get as many reps in that 20-second window as possible. 3 seconds, we're back up to the left side. 2, 1, up we get. Whew. So squat, followed by plie using the left leg. And it's all about maintaining contact with the sole of that left foot. It's taxing. Your lungs are gonna start busting. You can hear by the way I'm talking that I'm breathing heavy. 15 seconds, and then we're into our burpees. 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bell down, hands on floor, burpees, let's go. Whew. So after this, we're gonna go into right hand again, and it's gonna be a swing, followed by a snatch. The hip movement is the exact same. The only difference is the way your arms steer. And up we get. Right hand on the bell. 1 swing, 1 snatch. 1 swing, 1 snatch. And it's all about the hip drive. So it's aggressively push the floor away on both swing and snatch, and the only difference is the arm steers differently for the snatch than it does for the swing. And you can come down out of the snatch as if you're coming off the top of a swing. 5 seconds, and we're into our core row. 3, 2, 1, down on your back. Core row. Sit up and hug the knees. So you can see there is little to no rest today. Essentially, your core row and your burpees are your rest. 3 seconds, we're back to the right hand. And up we get. Back to a swing, followed by the snatch. And then when you come out of the snatch, to get the bell back to the starting position again, just let it swing all the way down. So it's aggression through the soles of the feet to snap the hips back into place. The shoulder blades are pinned, the stomach muscles are tight at the top. Focus on those 3 points. So we're going into burpees in 7 seconds. Your arms are going to be tired. Use the legs. And bell down burpees. Let's go. So first rule of burpees is get your hands on the floor. Nice work. 7 seconds. Then we're back. Left hand swing, left hand snatch. And up we get. Left hand swing, left hand snatch. And if you are not using those hips aggressively enough, that snatch lift is going to be really hard to do. Remember, the difference between the swing and the snatch is the proximity to the body. The snatch lift on the way up, that bell, is as close to your body as you can possibly keep it. Whew. So in 10 seconds, we're into core row. 1 swing, 1 snatch. 3, 2, 1, bell down. Core row. Now let's go. Whew. 15 seconds. So in 12 seconds, we're back again into left hand, 1 swing, 1 snatch. And there is nowhere for the technique to take a shortcut. Let's go. Because if that technique takes a shortcut, you are not going to be able to function properly. So if you find the snatch won't go all the way above the head, you have to have a look at your hips firing. And if your hips are firing and that weight is too heavy to go above the head, just bring it to your chin. 17 seconds, and then we're into our burpees again, and then we're going to be going into thrusters and windmills. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Burpees, hands on floor, let's go. Woo. Flying through it today, guys. 12 seconds. 10 seconds. Then we're going to go into a thruster using the right hand. That's a squat into an overhead press. When you're finished your overhead press, freeze with it above the head. Let's go. So it's hips back and down, up above the head. Then you're going to run that left hand down to your foot, or as close to as possible, and come back standing tall again. So it's a thruster combined with a windmill. So a windmill is putting your hand on the inside of your thigh, running the hand down as low as you can without that bell tipping forward. Once it starts to tip forward, then you know you've gone far enough down. Push the knee out to the side, keep the sole of the foot in contact with the floor. 3, 2, 1, bell down, core row. Let's go. So with your core row, make sure you make contact with the hands beyond the head and the heels with the legs out straight. 6 seconds, we're back to that right side. 3, 2, 1, up we get. Bell onto the right shoulder, squat, press, and then run your hand down your leg as low as you can and back up. Then just bring it down into your squat, press, and then back up again. And make a conscious differentiation between one rep into the next. Don't just go blurring the lines between the two movements. Finish one fully, then go into the other. Finish it fully, then go back into the old one. 7 seconds, we're into burpees. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bell down burpees, let's go. Hands on floor. It literally takes you 1 second to put the bell on the floor and get into your burpees. 10 seconds, we're going left side thruster, windmill. 3, 2, 1, let's go left side. Hips back and down, thrust it, right hand runs down as far as you can, and then finish it. So when you're doing your thruster, imagine that bell is a tray with a full glass of water above the head. As you lower your hand down, that tray wants to tip forward. Don't let it. But as with everything, bring it back to its basics. When you're doing your squat, you're dropping through the hips. You're load bearing through the soles of the feet. You're keeping the knees pushed out. 4 seconds, we're into core row. 3, 2, 1, bell down on your back. That's the one. Woo. 15 seconds. Then we're back up and we're into our left side thruster for the last time. 6 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Up we get. Left side thruster followed by a windmill. And we want to keep the soles of those feet on the floor fully at all times. And remember, you're corkscrewing the whole sole of that foot into the floor when you're pushing out of that squat. 20 seconds, and then we're into our burpees, which will also last 20 seconds. 12 seconds, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. How about that coordination today? 4, 3, go slow, 2, 1. Bell down, burpees, let's go. Woo. Remember, when you're doing your burpees, you don't need to go for a walk before you get into the burpees. That's the one. So after this, we're going to go into our clean 3, 2, 1. Bell on the floor, right hand on the bell. Sit your hips down, drive floor away, catch on the chest, and then use the hips to drive it above the head. Back to the floor, clean and jerk. So it's clean into jerk. So as you can see, we're combining 2 exercises today, and that is what's going to ramp the heart rate up along with the burpees. 12 seconds, we're on our backs, we're into core row, and at all times hip drive is the engine that's doing the lifting. 3, 2, 1, on your back. Let's go core row. 15 seconds, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10 seconds, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, left or right side again, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Right hand on, drive off the floor, catch on the chest, stick the ass out like you're shutting a door, and snap the hips back into place. So again, it's not a press with the shoulder, it's a drive to get the bell above the head with the hips. And in order to get that bell moving and off the floor, again, it's a drive. So you gotta maintain posture at all times, pushing aggressively through the soles of the feet. Let the hips do the driving. Do not break through the knees consciously. Stick your ass out like you're shutting a door. 3, 2, 1. Burpees, let's go. Hands on floor, legs out, chest on floor, in and up. And again, that time flies. 10 seconds, we're back. This time it's into the left hand, clean and jerk. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left hand, drive the floor away. Hips, drive the bell above the head. Left, drive, hip, drive. So with every rep, it's 2 drives on the hips. And you're keeping contact at all times with the soles of the feet. So in 22 seconds, we're into core row. Woo. Maintain posture on the shoulder blades. Remember, imagine you're holding that tennis ball between your shoulder blades. 10 seconds. You don't have to go as fast as you see, but just keep going continuously with perfect technique. 2, 1, bell down, core row, let's go. Woo. So it's full extension on the arms and legs. Tip the floor lightly beyond the head, and with the heels, sit up and hug your knees. 10 seconds, then we're back into left side, clean and jerk. 3, 2, 1. Up we get, clean the floor away, hip drive the floor further away. Think about it that way. You're pushing the floor away. You're never pulling the bell to your chest or pushing it above your head. You're driving it to the chest, and you're driving it away from the chest above the head. Woo! 20 seconds. So remember, use the biggest muscle groups. That's your hips, your core, your quads, your glutes. 10 seconds, we got burpees. 8, 7, posture. 6, 5, that was the school teacher in me. 3, 2, 1, bell down burpees, let's go. Woo. So at the end of these burpees, we're going into overhead press on the right side. Sorry, we're not. We're going into push-up. And after every push-up, we're going to go down onto the right elbow. Up we come, right, down into a push-up. So when we're finished our push-up, we then go down into the low plank using the right arm, and back to the high plank using the right arm. Push-up, chest on floor, and then it's right arm only, lowering you down and pushing you away. And we're trying to keep our core as steady as possible throughout. Right side dominant, chest, tricep, shoulder, core. So we're going into our core row next. And again, it's all about the right side with this. And onto your back. Core row. Arms and legs extended, sit up and hug your knees. Good. 12 seconds. And then we're back into push-up. And then right forearm on floor, followed by right hand push back up. 3, 2, 1. Into push-ups. Remember, with your push-up, it's the whole surface area of the palm is doing the load bearing at all times. You're squeezing your core to maintain that stability and parallel angle with the floor. We don't let our hips go flying up into the air. We don't let our hips drop close to the floor. We maintain that plank position parallel at all times. So again, if you need to use the knees, use the knees. But you are trying to get the full range of movement, chest on floor in between your hands. 3, 2, 1, burpees. Let's go. So remember, rule 1 on burpee, get hands on floor. That's the one. Keep that going. Oh yeah, that's the one. Excellent. 7 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left side now. Push up off the floor, left elbow down, left hand comes back up. Push up, left elbow down, left hand comes back up. And what you'll find is you will have a more dominant side, and you're going to have to really focus on using that left side, making sure it's the one doing the work. Because as your body gets tired, it wants to go to the dominant side. Don't let it. Also, momentum is not our friend here. By keeping our hips solid, we're keeping the muscles focused, and we're getting them working independently. Core row on your back, let's go. Sit up and hug those knees, arms and legs fully extended. You all right, Nick?
No.
She's not all right. Why aren't you all right, Nick? She doesn't feel well. Why are you training then? Because you'll get in trouble. Probably. Okay, let's go. Next set of push-ups, followed by left elbow down, left hand up. We're into burpees next, because we can. Woo! So again, big squeeze on the stomach, because as you get tired, those hips are going to want to start swinging. And like I said, we don't want to swing them because swinging generates momentum, and that takes the focus off the muscles we're trying to target, which is the chest, the triceps, the shoulders, the core. Oh. Woo, 7 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Burpees. Let's go. So at the end of this round of burpees, we're onto our knees and we're pushing 2 knees on the floor with the dumbbell on our right shoulder. We're going to do an overhead press. When we bring it down to the shoulder, it's going to be a halo. Whew. Let's go. So bell on the right shoulder, press above the head, bring it back down, do a halo. Press above the head, bring it back down, do a halo. Keep that going. So the reason we're doing a halo is because we want to target the core, but also the shoulder. So when you're doing your halo, the majority of the load bearing is through the right arm. The left is there merely to steer it. That right shoulder should be burning right now. 8 seconds, and then we're into core row. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On your back, core row. Flying through it this morning, guys, or this afternoon, I should say. Whew. So we're gonna go back to the right side again. Remember, it's a press first. So when you do the press, you gotta squeeze the stomach. Lock it out. Bring it back down under control. And then a halo, full rotation around the head. Let's go. Right side. Press, down, halo. So the halo is as big a rotation round the back of the head as possible. Like you're trying to track all the way around the shoulders as we go around the head. And that should really start focusing, wow, on the shoulder, especially after the push-ups and push-up downs. 10 seconds, we're into our burpees, and then we're going left side. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands on floor, let's go burpees. So remember, resist the temptation to cut corners. So it's 2 exercises back to back. So make sure there is a definite stop between 2 exercises as you transition from one to the next. So I do a full range of movement. Down we get onto our knees. Left shoulder press. So I do a full range of movement, finish it, and then do my halo. I'm not just bringing it down and going straight into the halo. Because what I'll do there is, I'll end up cracking myself in the head and I'll have to learn my lesson the hard way. So it's 2 separate exercises. Think of it that way. And you are using your core to stabilize as you press that above the head and you rotate around the head. Now if you're doing the halo right, that means you're actually forcing yourself into a full range of movement press. And bell down. Let's go core row. When I do my core row, you guys are all upside down. Whew. How are we all getting on, guys? My Sutton Park students, a lot of them graduated on Friday. Pretty cool online send-off from what I can see. Fair play. Okay, let's go left side. Well done from Ronan and his team. Not me, Ronan, other Ronan. Just so happens that he has a cool name too. Good stuff, guys, keep that going. The chair is coming into play next. You're gonna do a right side rear lunge, followed by a right foot step up. And you're gonna be holding the weight on your right shoulder while you do that. But before you go into that, in 10 seconds, we got burpees. 8, 7, 6, remember core is key for stability. 4, 3, 2, 1. Burpees, let's go. Chest on floor in between your hands, feet in and up. We are flying through it, guys. Oh, nice work. 10 seconds, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up we get. Right foot, rear lunge. So you're gonna kick it back and drop. Step up, same foot, onto the chair. Then that leg steps back and down and up. And the aim is to load bear as little as possible when you're stepping up on the right leg, and low bear fully through the left leg when you're doing your rear lunge. And you're holding that weight on the right shoulder. In 12 seconds, you're into core row. I was worried that this session wasn't going to be tough enough. Whew, doubted myself. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bell down, core row. Let's go. Sit up and hug those knees. And again, as you get tired, you're going to start shortening the leg and arm extension. Don't. Fully extend the arms and legs. 5 seconds. That way you get a full contraction. 3, 2, 1. Up. Right hand on bell. Kick back, rear lunge, right leg. Foot fully on, right foot step up. Right leg, rear lunge. Right foot step up. So again, step up, followed by a rear lunge. Both have full range of movement and attention to detail. If you half-ass it, you get a half-ass return. Good stuff. 12 seconds. You're going to put that bell down and you're going to go into burpees. And then we're going to go left side. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bell down. Burpees, let's go. Hands on floor. Legs go out, in and up. Whew. 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Left side in 3, 2, 1. Left arm hold. Left leg rear lunge. Left knee floor. Left foot step up. Try not to have any overhang with the heel as you put your foot on the chair. And again, dial in that tempo, which allows you A, to maintain a perfect posture and technique, and B, keep the heart rate moving. 15 seconds. You gotta squeeze that core. 10 seconds, we're in the core row. 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bell down, core row. Let's go. So I asked Nick before this session, that's the wife over there, I just want to come in front of the camera. If I got sick and wasn't able to do the sessions, would she get in front of the camera and do them for me if I gave her the class? And she said no. And I said, why? And she said, stand up, left arm shoulder. She said, you can't talk as much shit as me. Kick leg back, drop knee, left foot push through chair. I'm not going to deny that. Oh, it's what gets me through the session. Whew. All right, Nick?
Yeah.
She's not really talking to you right now. You concentrating or are you just not trying not to fall over? 15 seconds. And then we're into our burpees. And then we're into our second last superset. 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5. Who needs enemies when you're married, huh? 3, 2, 1. Let's go burpees. 2 hands on floor. Legs go back. Chest goes down. Legs come in and you get off that floor. 8 seconds. Then we're going to put our left hand on the chair and we're going to start the lawnmower with our right hand. 3, 2, 1. Left hand on chair. Pull for the lawnmower. Raise for the trapdoor. Pull for the lawnmower. Raise for the trapdoor. And we're working between these two for the 40-second window. And you gotta squeeze your stomach, because if you don't squeeze that stomach, whoo, that body starts generating momentum. And we don't want momentum. We want isolation exercises. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Core row on your back. We're almost there, guys. Up and get those knees. Try and keep transition between the superset and the core and superset and the burpees to an absolute minimum. 5 seconds. We're back to the right hand. 4, 3, 2, 1. Up we get. Woo. Let's go. Start the lawnmower. Lift the lid. Squeeze your stomach with each rep, whether it's the pull or the raise. The soles of the feet anchor you, heels down, into the floor. They are equally load bearing. Your bum is pushed out the back as a counterweight, which locks your upper body parallel with the floor and allows you to really target that right lat and right shoulder. Set up. And do not let the weight pull you, you pull the weight. 3, 2, 1, burpees, let's go. Hands on floor. So we're going back to that. It's going to be right hand on the chair, left hand on the weight. Keep moving, guys. Session 51. Who's with me? Who's hit their 45 plus? 4, 3, 2, 1. Right hand on the chair, left hand on the bell. Pull and then raise. And that raise has a very slight bend on the elbow, so you don't overtax the hinge, which is the elbow. By keeping the slight bend on the elbow, you're keeping the tension on all the lifters, which are the rear part of your shoulder, your tricep, your bicep, and your forearm, as opposed to the actual tendons and ligaments around the elbow joint. 7 seconds. 6, 5, 4, core row in 3, 2, 1. On your back. Let's go. Fully extend arms and legs. So, you guys have come this far. We're almost home. This is the second on the left, and then we're into our last set of exercises, which is on the floor. 3, 2, 1. Up we get. Right hand on chair, left hand on bell. Pull for the lawnmower. Raise for the trapdoor. So again, the more tired you become, the more you have to focus on what muscles you're actually trying to target. There's no point just going into an exercise and just following the movements. You gotta follow the verbal instructions on how it should feel and where you're actually firing muscles and where you're holding. It's important. Otherwise you're just moving around with no real focus and direction. Burpees in 2, 1, bell down, burpees, let's go. So at the end of these burpees, you're gonna hold the bell, you're gonna be on your back, and you're gonna do a right arm chest press. So it's a floor press on your back with the bell in your right hand. 3, 2, 1. So we're gonna hold that kettlebell on our chest. We're gonna drop our elbow right down to the floor. We're gonna punch it straight up above the chest, and then we're gonna sit up using our left elbow to support. Lower yourself back down, drop elbow to floor, press elbow to sky, and sit up using that left elbow to support you. That's it. So when you come up, that left elbow forces you to actually come over to the left hand side slightly. That's hitting the obliques, because in 8 seconds we're into our core row. You're not throwing the bell up, you're keeping it extended as you sit up. Put your bell down, arms beyond the head, sit up and hug your knees. So while you're doing your chest press off the floor, guys, finish the rep, pause for half a second, then keeping the arms straight, do a sit up. Don't throw the bell up into the sit up and blur the lines. Let's go back to the right hand. So it's your press, pause, sit up, lower back down, and then finish the press. Do not let the elbow drop as you're coming down. Do not lower that bell until your shoulder blades are fully on the floor and you're finished your core aspect, because we want to completely separate the chest, tricep, and shoulders from the core. 15 seconds, then you're going to flip around into burpees for the second last time today. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bell down, roll around, straight in to your burpees. So this is the second last time you're going to do burpees. The next time you're doing burpees is the last 20 seconds of your workout. It's a shorter workout from a time perspective. Okay, onto the floor. Left side doing the work. So press, sit up, lower back down, finish press. So if you put all these exercises together, And the time, it's a 36-minute workout. But if you've done it right, it's 36 minutes non-stop. But if you've taken liberties and given yourself easy rest periods, then you're gonna be not as taxed as you thought you should have been, and you're gonna be looking for extra work. That means you didn't push yourself hard enough and you're too easy on yourself. Give them breaks. You gotta push and ditch the bell, core row. Whew. So we are 1 minute and 15 seconds away from the finish line. 10 seconds. Then we're gonna go into the left side, press and crunch for the last time, and then we're gonna roll over and finish on burpees. 3, 2, 1. Left hand back in play, press away from the floor, sit up above the head, sit back down, lower it down when you're finished sitting back down. Do not lower and drop at the same time. Finish with a straight arm before you finish the press. 20 seconds. Try and keep those two knees steady, like you got a full glass of water on them. Whew. 12 seconds. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bell down, roll over, burpees to finish. Woo. This is the last 13 seconds of your Monday session. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. And that, wow, is Monday. 51st session on our home workouts. Sweaty as hell. Oh, COVID-19 hair all over the place. Whew. How are we doing? That was tough. So again, like I was saying, you guys have to listen to what I'm saying to you, take it in, assimilate it, and actually practice it. You have to be the trainer and the client in the one breath. You've got to be tough on yourself and say, no, give me 5 more reps, or give me 20 more seconds, or give me 30. You got to be tough, because I guarantee you, you have 10 to 20 more seconds or 5 to 10 more reps in you than you think you have before you get into your rest. So push, really push yourselves. So control your breathing, in through nose, out through mouth. Sean McKingarden, never doubt yourself. Yeah, never doubt yourself, you're writing in. Okay, cool. Connor, killer, yes, I hope that meant the workout and you're not admitting anything. Whew. Super stuff, thanks Sean, you're very welcome, Stelmauser. So like I was saying, that session absolutely flew by for me. I don't know about you, but it flew by for me. How did it fly by for you? Slow, fast, medium?
It went fast.
It went fast, that's all she's gonna say to me. Okay guys, let's get into a passive stretch for our hamstrings, glutes, or hamstrings, groin, and shoulders and shoulder blades. Soft knees, put all the weight on your heels, feet nice and wide, push your butt out the back and just let those hands dangle, ragdoll style to the floor. Big breath in through nose, exhale. As you exhale, visualize those shoulder blades just opening up and opening out and stretching out that T-spine, and your shoulders are just hanging from the sockets. The soles of the feet are in contact with the floor, the knees are soft, the hips are pushed out the back, controlling that breathing. In through nose, out through mouth. Another 10 seconds. And then we'll get into a hip flexion stretch. 5, 4, 3, be as passive as you can. 2, 1, and down we get into a hip flexor stretch. So we're going to put our knee on the floor, interlock our fingers, put them behind our head, and push our hip forward. Relax your glute. Let your body just sink forward. Don't stretch the back, arch the back and push it forward. Just let the body sink forward. And you're going to feel a stretch on your hip flexor and also on your butt cheek on the knee bent side. And again, with every exhale, just relax into that stretch as much as possible. So how's your coordination? How's yours? You're a good dancer, you're okay. You were flying along. Yeah, you should see her at a wedding. Can't get her off the dance floor. Especially with that ABBA. What else? Oh, Bon Jovi. Yeah, air guitar. So remember guys, when you're doing exercises like that, just break it down into its component parts. You know the situation, you know how to do a squat, and you know how to do a plie squat. So you just break it down into its component parts and build it from there. So a squat, feet shoulder width, soles of the feet fully in contact with the floor, drop through the hips, stand tall, aggressive through the soles of the feet. There you go. Then apply the same principle to the plie squat. Up we get, and it's the same with all the exercises, with the overhead press, with the kettlebell swings, with the kettlebell snatch. So you just got to revert to what you know, reaffirm it through the movement patterns, and then build up from there. Okay, right hand down the back, left on the elbow, pull to the left, stretch out that right side. Great, thanks Ron, you're very welcome Finn. Good as every time, thanks teens. Great work, you're very welcome Mackers. And change sides guys. Scone. Oh, scone, fastest bun session in the world. Scone, okay, there, I just got it. Good, dad humour, I like that. What's brown and sticky is stick. Great session, thanks Mel, you're very welcome. Savage, you're very welcome. Karen, how's UK looking, Karen? Karen and Nick, how are we looking over in the UK? Is it as locked down as here still, or is it more freely moving? In through the nose guys, exhale out the mouth, and that is your Monday. Go have a wash, you stink. See you Tuesday.